Thank you guys so much. If you were able to join us last night for our kickoff and to hear from some from our amazing keynote speakers, and hopefully you guys were also able to make it to our pitch session. But if not, don't worry, because we're going to be jumping into pitches right after this. Next slide. Just as a reminder, there's a role for everyone at our hackathon. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a high school student, or a computer programmer, or even a first-time hacker, which I know we have a lot of this year. We suggest that you go where you don't belong. It's the coming together from diverse perspectives which makes this event so unique and incredible. We encourage you to work with others who you normally wouldn't work with on a day-to-day to collaborate and develop and build some innovative solutions within healthcare. So if you guys are working with people that you normally do work with, we suggest that you try to branch out. I know this might be a little last minute of you guys reorganizing, but we do encourage you guys to try to branch out and to kind of work with people that you wouldn't normally work with. Next slide. So this is your timeline with all events that is happening today. You can also view this timeline in your booklet under the Saturday schedule. We just wanted to display it here for you guys just as a reminder. We encourage you to try to take a break today from your hacking at some point to hop into some of the fireside chats that we put together so you can learn more from our amazing mentors. These mentors will be available throughout the weekend. We'll be joining some we'll be into the Mentor Genius Bars as well, but they will have some side conversations throughout the day. This is going to be an informal opportunity for you to ask questions, not necessarily related to your project, but just to have a free flow conversation from some advice from our expert mentors who have been with us for various years. Like I said, these mentors will be also participating in our Mentor Genius Bars, so you may see them more than once throughout the day, but please try to take the time to hop into some of their fireside chats. And like I said, they're also available for other questions or other comments or advice that you may be looking for on their mentor channel. Their bios are also available in the booklet, so you can look at their bios throughout the day too to see if there's other mentors that you'd like to speak with outside the fireside chats. But like I said, please try to take a break today and hop in to see some of all the amazing conversations that will be going on.
I just want to take a minute to talk about the team registration because I know a few questions have already popped up. We are going to send the link through Discord when this meeting is over. We wanted to give you guys a chance in case there is some last pitches that kind of change your mind about what project you want to work on. So we will send that out once this meeting is over. Your deadline to register your team is going to be 11 a.m. That registration link is going to ask for the names of all of your teammates, as well as the Discord ID numbers and your project pain point that you're working on. Only one person fills it out for the whole team. And it will also give you a list of all of the appointments for Genius Bar, and you just need to drag and drop to put them in the order of your preference. And we will try our best to honor the preference that you have. We have Genius Bars happening today from 2 to 6 and tomorrow from 9 to 11. We will be assigning the Genius Bar that you're on. There will not be requests as to be on specific Genius Bars. We are going to be running 4 of them simultaneously. And the way that you will know what your appointment is that after you've registered your teams, we're going to create your individual team channel here on Discord. Well, excuse me, not here, but on Discord. And in the team registration, the very final thing, you're going to get assigned a random 3-digit number. This is going to be your team identifier number that you're going to use for today and tomorrow. Your team channel on Discord is going to be using this number. It is also the number you're going to reference when you submit your final project tomorrow. So please do not forget what your team number is when you fill out your registration.
All right, pitches. For those of you who have missed yesterday, there will be a recording available on YouTube. We will send that link out through Discord. There will also be a link sent out through Discord for the chat that was going on yesterday. So if you did miss it, you can view that, and we'll send it out through announcements. Does anyone have a pitch that did not join us last night that would like to pitch now? You can raise your hand and Jody will be able to unmute you for you to be able to say your pitch.
You can also type your pitch into the chat. In case some of you were not here last night, we do have the document up for viewing. I'm going to scroll down in just a minute because you're only able to view the top half right now. But the link to this document was made available to you through Discord on the announcements channel.
Looks like we have someone that raised their hand.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Okay, go right ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shivani. I'm pitching for a website for my team. So I want all of you to imagine a 70-year-old man in a hospital bed with heart disease paying thousands of dollars for treatment. So if this man had a chance to redo his life, to restart, what do you think he would do? How would he avoid the non-communicable disease, such as heart disease, and the high costs of healthcare that are today? So our website that we will create is called Foresight, and it will provide patients individualized data on non-communicable diseases they are susceptible to based on based on their own data, their own genetics, and their lifestyle choices, and will also provide the costs of future healthcare plans so that they are aware, they're financially aware of what if they were to get heart disease or a certain disease based on their poor lifestyle choices or some genetic family history or something, they would have to pay a lot of money, right? And I feel like what patients do right now is they see the short-term costs. They see that going to their physician once a year is too expensive. But by not going to their physician once a year, they are more susceptible to non-communicable diseases because they are never identified by the physician and they are never caught early on. So with our site, our patients will have foresight. They'll be able to kind of see the future, and it will give them monetary incentive to avoid paying those high costs in the future by taking better actions today, by seeking out medical professionals for current problems, by exercising, by eating healthier foods, and to avoid future non-communicable diseases and financial burdens. So that's my pitch.
Great. Thank you very much, Shivani.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone would like to join her team, please reach out to her. Do you have your Discord ID so that those who are interested can reach out to you through Discord?
Shivani, if you could just type that into your Discord ID into the chat, that'd be great. Thank you.
Thanks, Jody.
Okay, I've just put the link for this document in the chat so that everyone has an opportunity to see it again, if that's easier for you. Do we have any other pitch ideas that people have thought of overnight? The pitches from last night stirs up your imagination and you've created something in your mind that you want to really address today? Okay, let me unmute you. Thank you very much. Bear with me one moment here. JC, you should be able to unmute.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, hi, Jody. I put it in the chat. It's for a medical education platform explaining epidemiology, virology, and vaccination for the non-professional. And I already have a team, so.
Okay, are you willing to accept new members if someone else is interested in your idea?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, thank you very much.
If anyone's interested, please reach out to him through his Discord ID. And that being said, if anyone is still looking for a team and needs assistance, you can send us a help channel chat message and we can help you guys find a team that interests you from the sheet on this pitch. Anybody else that would like to pitch that hasn't had the chance to pitch?
We don't want anyone to be excluded from any element of the hackathon, whether that be your ability to pitch, if there's a team that you wanted to join, we want to help facilitate all of that for you.
All right.
Okay.
Looks like
All right.
we have pitches. If you do have a pitch before 10 o'clock, I would say try to reach out to us before 10 a.m. We will be sending out registration, as Jody said, right after this, and you guys can get started with registering your teams. Registration closes, a hard stop at 11 a.m. So please try to get your registration in as soon as possible, and we will be able to help put you into your schedules for Mentor Genius Bars, and we'll notify you of your times.
I want to reiterate that, yes, we've talked about the fireside chats. The free float mentors are going to be available starting at 12 noon. We'll send out notices to remind you that they're available. You also will have a link to their schedule so that you know which mentors are available at which times. Some of them have some other commitments during the weekend as well. But that way you can reach out. They will have Discord channels activated at noon, so you'll be able to reach out directly to them. And then the Genius Bars will start at 2.
If you have any difficulty reaching out to a mentor, again, you can ask us on the help, or you can send us a direct message, and we can connect you with that mentor. The link for team registration will go out right after we end this meeting, Max.
We're going to send it through Discord so that everybody has it at the same time. But make sure you communicate with your team so that only one person per team is filling it out. And we do have it set up to allow up to a certain number of people. I think we set it for 30. If you happen to have more than 30 people in your team, reach out to us individually so that we can get that set up for you.
We'll see if we can break you guys up.
All right, Michelle.
All right, let's leave the Zoom on for anybody that will be joining us from different time zones and have questions. But for everybody that is on this Zoom and wants to go back to working and with your teams, feel free to do so. We'll just have music playing, and you guys can reach out to us if you need any help.